Backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for two.
Go backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Followed out a goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the three, and it's good.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Saturday afternoon. And a pleasant good Saturday afternoon from the Bruin Den. It's EDC Boys Basketball, the playing game between the Fargo South Bruins and the West Fargo Packers here on yourliveevent.com. I'm Chase Miller alongside Grace Lear. And a reminder, the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. The Bruins boast a record of 10 wins and 11 losses on the season. Their last game on Tuesday, 2-point loss down in Wahpeton, 64-62. Cole Kangba had 12 points and 11 rebounds in the loss for the Bruins. The Bruins, though, have won 5 out of 7, including a win against the Packers. Well, for West Fargo, they're 8-13 on the year, 9-13 in conference play. They've lost 4 straight games, but they've been knocking on the door. Tuesday, a 20-point loss against Fargo Davies. Tony Leal had 24 points and 7 rebounds in the loss here for the West Fargo Packers. Third meeting of the season. Earlier this year, West Fargo beat South from West Fargo on January the 13th. We had that game for you right here on yourliveevent.com. The Packers won 79-77. James Hamilton had 35 points. The Bruins, well, Tony Leal had a double-double for the Packers. South came back with a 12-point win at home, 82-70, back on Saturday, February the 18th. So just a week ago, Hamilton, one of 4 Bruin players with double digits, as he had 23 points and 10 rebounds, while Tony Leal was part of 4 Packer players in double digits. Leal had 18 points and 7 boards. So take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll joined by head coach of the Fargo South Bruins and Adam Polcheski for the West Fargo Packers. That's ahead of our starting lineup, opening tip, and our player profile, and we'll preview what's to come here of the EDC basketball tournament, both on the girls and the boys side. Only one game that has gone final today in the play-in. West Fargo Horace beat Valley City 63-51. In the EDC girls basketball playing round. Quick break. We're back after this as we'll hear from the head coach of the Packers, Adam Polcheski. That's next on yourliveevent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We are less than 90 days until spring planting. 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are any upgrade options decided on and purchased? We can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com.
Continue on our pregame show from the Bruin Den at Fargo South High School. It's the West Fargo Packers and the Fargo South Bruins. Joining us now on our pregame show, head coach for West Fargo, that is Adam Polcheski. And Adam, this is a team that you've had 2 really scrappy games with just a week and a half ago here at Fargo South, and your first meeting back in January as well at West Fargo. What do you remember about those 2 meetings, and what's it going to take to try to win the season series and advance to the quarterfinals coming up on Tuesday, Adam?
They were both physical games. We fought really hard in the first game, and the second game we didn't bring it to start the game, and we got in too big of a hole and lost. So that's pretty much what it was. And we'll see what we come out with today.
I know you've liked traits about this team. I know the record maybe doesn't say certain things of what you've seen this team growth from, Thanksgiving to where we are now as we knock on the door of March. But when it is working, when it is going for the Packers, what's one thing that you've liked about this team, and what do you hope to see later today?
We get down and defend, and we're not giving straight line drives, and we're staying out of rotation defensively. So it starts on the defensive end. If we play well on defense, we'll be in good shape. Hamilton kid drives most of their scoring, but they got other guys with Grant, and then Lacker gets them into all their offensive sets. So we got to keep pressure on him and not let him get comfortable, because if he's uncomfortable, then the rest of their team's uncomfortable. So we're looking for that on the defensive end. Offensively, just moving the ball, sharing the ball, attacking the basket, not settling for threes. And yeah, that's what we're going for.
I was going to ask you, the follow-up was on James Hamilton. Is this something where you just have one guy sticking with him, or is this where you run a couple of different players at him to try to keep him off balance or uncomfortable here, Adam?
We have a couple guys that can guard him. Fitz and Fowl can guard him. Leo can guard him. We have guys that can guard him. He's going to get his points. He's a really good player. Probably the best cutter in the EDC. He goes to the basket hard, and he gets to his spots. He outworks guys offensively, which is good for him. It's good to see a guy that plays that hard when he doesn't have the ball. So that's really great. But you know what? Hopefully we're trying to get him to actually run a lot of their offense. And if that's the case, then some of their sets and options are taken away, because he has to do a lot more work at a point guard position.
And then ultimately at the end of the day, we mentioned it, and I know I've talked to you about this individual before this season, Tony Leal. I know he's not a number one on everything, but when you take a look at your stats, he provides a lot, both offensively and defensively. So who's going to be one or two other players here on this particular game who might be an X factor for you as you take a look at this matchup?
So Isaac Fitz is back from injury. He missed quite a few games for us. He's going to be really important as a defender. He's 6'2", and has some length. We don't have a lot of length at the guard position, so he'll help us out. If Keaton McGregor gets off to a good start, he's going to have a good game as well. And then we got a lot of guys that they can explode and have a good one. And maybe watch out for Max Shell this game, number 2 for us. He's had a good week of practice. He's playing really with a high effort on both ends of the floor, and we'll see how he does.
Adam, as always, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here against Fargo South.
Thanks, Chase.
That again, Adam Palczewski, head coach for the West Fargo Packers. We'll continue on our pregame show after this.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
Join us now from the Fargo South Bruins. That is head coach Mike Hendrickson here on our pregame show as we inch closer to the opening tip. And Mike, I asked Adam Palczewski this very same question to start his interview, which is you split during the regular season. You just met a week and a half ago in this very own gym. So what do you take from the first 2 matchups, and what do you expect here to maybe be different or the same here in this third contest?
Well, you look at these two teams. I mean, these kids know each other so well, both from football and from track and from every other sport, and they're just two teams that just go at each other. And, I think that's what's going to make this game very, very interesting today. First game over at their place, they got us by 2. I think last week we got them by 12, 15, somewhere in there area. And it was a really, game was a little different last week. We went on a big run right in the first half. And, they were trying to catch up where we were at. And then in the second half, they all of a sudden started to play their game. And that lead we had just dwindled down in a hurry. So, they're not going to back down from anybody, and our kids are not going to back down either. So, I mean, we've been talking to our kids about it's going to be a war. I mean, you're going to have to go out there and just fight and see what happens. And like I said, both teams has a lot of nice athletes on the floor out there.
And you mentioned one of those nice athletes. A lot of people talk about Hamilton from your point of view, Leal obviously from their point of view. But when you get to postseason basketball, Mike, as much as sometimes the stars come out and shine and take over a game, sometimes it might be an X factor or a player who maybe takes a charge or gets a steal and a score that could be the difference. So what's the X factor here today against the Packers from your side?
Well, we look at it. We have kind of that hidden gem, I'll call him, but is Reese Kessel. I mean, he's about 6'6", had a really nice football season. For us, you know, he can shoot outside. He can get down inside. We just need him to go out and play within himself. I mean, he jumps well. He can block shots. He can make layups. He can hit threes. I think that's that person that could be a little bit different, make something happen there.
And then once we get to this time of the year, what is different about, you know, the end of February, early March than what we see in December and January? What makes it fun as a coach and what makes it fun for these guys to get on the floor?
Well, and that's something that we're trying to teach our kids. The biggest thing is, you know, we haven't been there. West Fargo's been there, obviously. You know, they've had really good – Adam does a phenomenal job with his kids. And the last couple of years, they've been right there. And he's now, again, trying to build that back to where they were. And, you know, our kids don't know about it. They don't know what does a state tournament look like. You know, they've seen it on TV, those type of things. So the steps to get there. And that's what I'm just hoping that we as coaches have been trying to tell them, that this is how you need to play. And you mentioned what's different from earlier in the year to now. I mean, no, it means something. You know, you lose and you go home. Before, it's like, hey, you always got another game. You always got something else, and you don't anymore. It's just, let's go. We need to get, you know, a win today, and then see what happens the rest of the week. So there's more pressure on it.
And then last thing for you here, Mike. I know there's maybe not just maybe one particular player, but who do you run at Tony Leal? How do you make it difficult for him, a guy that's, you know, averaging a double-double? I know it doesn't all go through him, but if he goes, the Packers definitely can go along with him.
You know, he's awfully good. I mean, they're just looking at his stats, and I've been following him all year long, but that double-double, you know, I don't know if you have that one guy that can stop him. So we're going to have to do that by, you know, a case of where we're at and you know, send maybe somebody else after him. And those are some things that we worked on this week also. I really do like Cole Kigba, big, strong, physical kid inside that's going to, you know, try to bump him and stay with him. And then coming off the bench, we got DeAndre Watson. So we got two guys that are about his size that can do some things. And, you know, if we have to go and change things up and get into a zone or go do some other things, we're capable of doing that too.
Hey, Mike, as always, thanks so much for your time and best of luck against the Packers.
Thank you very much.
That again, Mike Hendrickson, head coach of the Fargo South Bruins. Will continue on our pregame show after this.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Bank of North Dakota wants you to be confident when it's time to make student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident to calculate the maximum amount of student loan debt that is recommended based on your career choice. You can also learn how to apply for financial aid and get tips to cut education expenses. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident today.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
You live life on the move. While you determine what direction that may be, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with values. Go with friends. Go with support. Go with convenience.
as we come back here, inching closer to the opening tip, and alongside the starting lineups here between the Fargo South Bruins and the West Fargo Packers. We just got done hearing with both head coaches, Anna Polcheski and Mike Hendrickson, here as we get ready now for our player profile. And two guys that really have stood out for both of these teams respectively because of how they can score and impact the game, and you're going to hear their name a lot, is James Hamilton, the 6'4 junior guard, averaging 23 points, 10 rebounds per contest here for the Bruins. Well, for the Packers, it's Tony Leal. He's a walking double-double, 13 double-doubles this season, 17 points and 11 rebounds for the 6'5 junior forward. A win here advances you to go on and play against the Fargo Davies Eagles in the quarterfinals coming up on Tuesday. We'll have that contest for you right here on yourliveevent.com, part of that doubleheader. The loser, well, their season comes to a close. The Fargo South Bruins, if they can find their way to the state tournament, they will get there for the first time since 2015. Well, for the Packers, looking for their third straight trip to state, and they've been there 32 times, including a championship most recently in 2021. It's the Bruins and the Packers. Let's take a look at the EDC boys and girls basketball tournament playing games going on today. Right now, the 6-11 matchup features number 6 Grand Forks Central against number 11 West Fargo Horace. Number 7 West Fargo Cheyenne tangles with number 10 Wahpeton today at Cheyenne, and the number 5 seed Shanley goes up against the number 12 seed Valley City. That game will be at 5 o'clock. The 1 through 4 seeds, Davies the 1, number 2 is North, Red River 3rd, and Devils Lake at number 4. On the girls' side, a game already has gone final. West Fargo Horace with the 63-51 win over the Highliners, so Valley City season comes to a close on the girls' side. West Fargo Horace will play Fargo Davies at 5:30 on Tuesday night right here on yourliveevent.com as part of the EDC girls basketball quarterfinals. The 4 seed is West Fargo Cheyenne, the 2 is Red River, and the 3 is West Fargo. Other games going on in the EDC girls basketball tournament. Number 6 Wahpeton against number 11 Grand Forks Central. Number 7 Fargo North tangles with number 10 Devils Lake, and number 5 Shanley goes up against number 12 Fargo South. For more games upcoming, go to our website at yourliveevent.com. And a reminder, we'll have every game from the Shield Center. That'll be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This time next week, we will get to state qualifying games, the EDC championship games, and who's going to be the EDC Senior Athlete of the Year in both the boys and girls contests. So that's still all to come as we get ready for a very busy week and a very busy month of March, both in North Dakota and Minnesota, here on yourliveevent.com. And a reminder, the 10 best days of the Red River Valley Fair is coming up. It's the 10 best days of summer from July 7th through the 16th. Grandstand entertainment includes Dan and Shay, Shine Down, Jelly Roll, Leonard Skinner, and Flow Rider. Tickets on sale now, or buy your tickets in advance online and save money at redrivervalleyfair.com. For more information, again, go to redrivervalleyfair.com. When we come back after this, starting lineups and the opening tip between the West Fargo Packers, 8-13 on the season, the number 9 seed, heading to this EDC boys basketball tournament, going up against the number 8 seeded Fargo South Bruins. The Bruins 10-11 on the year. Winner gets the quarterfinals and also takes the season series 2-1. I'm Chase Miller, Grace Lear running the camera. We'll take a quick break. Starting lineups and the opening tip is next from the Bruin Den. It's the EDC boys basketball tournament here on yourliveevent.com.
Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, and the 2023 season will be their biggest yet. 6 classes of weekly racing each Friday night beginning May 5th, plus World of Outlaw late models on June 28th, World of Outlaw sprint cars on August 26th, plus the Sanders Stock Car Challenge, 2-night Howie Schill NRA late model special, Big Iron Race, and much more on the schedule. Log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for more information. Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo.
St. John Paul II Catholic Schools is a community inspiring excellence through faith, learning, and service. They have provided a faith-based learning environment for over 100 years in the Fargo-Moorhead area. At JP2 Catholic Schools, they form community leaders as they begin their journey of excellence, beginning with 3-year-old little deacons all the way through 12th grade deacons. The tradition of excellence continues at JP2 Catholic Schools. It is the Deacon Way. Good luck to all athletes from JP2 Catholic Schools.
The Benedictine Living Community in Ada is currently hiring for the following positions: Director of Nursing, full-time exempt position. CNA, full and part-time, need not be certified to apply, will train you. Resident Assistant, full-time assisted living position, and RN LPN charge nurse, full-time days and overnights. For more information, log on to blcada.org/jobs or call 218-784-5500. Consider a career with the Benedictine Living Community in Ada.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank, for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
As we get ready now for the starting lineups here between the Fargo South Bruins and the West Fargo Packers, we'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard, and they are clad in green. That is the West Fargo Packers. Max Schell averaging 7 points, 3 rebounds per contest for the 5'10 senior guard. Max Fowl, the 6-foot senior, averaging 6 points and 3.8 rebounds per contest. Isaac Fitz, the 6'2 senior guard, averaging 11 points and 3 rebounds per game. Eaton McGregor, the 6'1 junior guard, averaging 12 points and 4 boards. And also Tony Leal, the 6'5 junior forward, averaging 17 points and 11 rebounds here for the West Fargo Packers. The Packers with Shell, Fowl, Fitz, McGregor, and Leal. The Packers head coached by Adam Polcheski, averaging 75 points per contest, while defensively giving up 78 points per game here for the West Fargo Packers. Again, a mark of 8-13 on this season. We go from there to the head coach of the Fargo South Bruins. That is Mike Hendrickson. The Bruins averaging 10 points. The Bruins averaging 71 points, while defensively giving up 70 points per contest. Fargo South, head coach by Mike Hendrickson, again with a mark of 10-11. Fargo South will go like this. Dean Grant, a 6'4 senior forward, averaging 11 points and 3 rebounds per game. Dean Grant again with 11 points. Also from there, William Locker, the 6'1 senior guard, 6 points and 3.5 rebounds per game. Locker with 6 points. James Hamilton, the 6'4 junior guard. Hamilton, 23 points and 10 rebounds per contest, averaging that double-double here for the Bruins. Reese Kessel, a 6'6 junior forward, 8 points and 8 rebounds per game for Kessel again, a junior at 6'6. And Cole Kegba, another junior at 6'4". 6 points per game and 7 rebounds. Grant, Locker, Hamilton, Kessel, and Kegba. The Bruins at 10-11 on this season, clad in white with those gold numerals and lettering outlined in brown with Bruins across the front. 2 18-minute halves and a 30-second shot clock on our scoreboard, brought to you in part by our friends at United Savings Credit Union with 4 locations, 2 in Fargo, 1 in Dilworth, and Detroit Lakes, Minnesota as well. Learn more at going to unitedsavingcu.org. That again is unitedsavingcu.org. Lose and you're done. Win and you get 2 more games at least on the schedule. And we'll have 1 more on the schedule coming up, and that'll be on Tuesday at Fargo Davies High School. It's the Bruins and the Packers here on YourLiveEvent.com as we get ready for this one. Bruins trying to get to 500 on the season with a win, while for the Packers trying to get to 9-13. Opening tip will be about 10 after the top of the hour here, and it's up at 3:09 on a Saturday afternoon as the Packers are able to win the opening tip. This one goes to the right-hand side, right of the key now with it. Between the rings, it'll be to Tony Leal. Leal lost it for a moment, and opening turnover here on the West Fargo Packers. So the Packers will have their first turnover of the contest. That'll hand it now in for Fargo South. Hamilton, left-hand side. Man defense here by the Packers. Hamilton to Kessel at the top of the key. Kessel with it, looks on the inside, Kegba. Kegba with the power dribble across the paint. Left-handed shot off the mark, no good. And a rebound to Tony Leal, his first of the contest. With it, right-hand side for West Fargo. This will be Keaton McGregor. Right-hand side out of Max Fowl. Fowl thought about a three-shot fake. Got his man up in the air. Takes it to the 10 off the window for two. Max Fowl with the opening 2 points on a United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. As this one will be up the near side for Fargo South and Dean Grant. Grant with it between the rings. This will go right-hand side for the Bruins to Locker. Right, the key, Kegba, left-hand side, open, Kessel, three-pointer off the back tab, no good. Rebound, and it'll be off of Fargo South. They'll say last touched here off a Locker. So for the West Fargo Packers, they will handle it here with a 2-point edge, thanks in part to Max Fowl. 16:49 left to play in this opening half. A little bit different from Class B, where it's 4 8-minute quarters. Class A, 2 18-minute halves with a 30-second shot clock. Both teams will be in Double-A next season with the new 3-class proposal. Coming hard on a cut, losing it on his way up was Fitz. Right-hand side goes to Fowl. Fowl with the ankle cross, looking to back his defender down, and then we'll have a reach and foul. And this will be in the act of shooting. Shane Piotz here will call the first foul of the game. William Locker picks up his first, the team's first, and we'll have 2 free throws here for Fowl. Fowl, a 46% free throw shooter, will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First of 2, tosses on the way, is up and good. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Max. Second free throw. Upcoming here for Fowl. That one is going to be short, and it will be awarded here to the Fargo South Bruins. So the Packers foul with 3. Bruins scoreless. And Coach Adam Polczewski is going to like how his team has entered in nicely here into this contest. Looking backdoor for Kegba, nothing there. Left-hand side to Locker. Locker gets cut off left short corner. Good defense by Shell. Locker gets the ball back now, able to spin on the baseline. Back to Kegba. Now to Hamilton. James Hamilton, triple off the front iron, no good. And a backside board that's tapped out to Max Shell. Wants to push in transition. Right-hand side to Fitz. Gives it back now to McGregor. Keep McGregor to the paint. And we'll have the second foul here on the Bruins in back-to-back possessions and attacks to the rim. Foul will come across here on Cole Kegba. That'll be his first and the team's second. 2 free throws awarded here to the West Fargo Packers as Keaton McGregor is tying his shoelaces underneath the rim. 59% free throw shooter on the season. Here is McGregor. As McGregor will go to the free throw line again to shoot the pair here for the West Fargo Packers. First of 2 shots on the way. Gets the shooters rolling these soft rims here at Fargo South. These 2 teams have played twice this season. The Packers won the first meeting in West Fargo by 2, 79-77. Then a week ago on this very date, 82-70 win for Fargo South. With it, foul, wing 3 off the mark, no good. Rebound here underneath, put back, can't rattle in for West Fargo. Opportunity there for Keaton McGregor goes awry as the Fargo South Bruins will handle it. Right-hand side, left of the key is Kessel. Kessel will handle the basketball here, gets cut off. Looks back door. Hamilton jumper off the front iron, no. Put back here by Kessel's going to be off the mark. DeAndre Watson will handle it now underneath. Cole Kegba will handle it, and that'll be 2 with DeAndre Watson. And then we'll have a foul where the Packers, Isaac Fitz picks up his first, team's first, as DeAndre Watson, the 6'3 senior forward, newly inserted. And 2 foul attempts upcoming here for James Hamilton. Hamilton to shoot 2 here for the Fargo South Bruins, looking to get him off that goose egg on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, and he does. James Hamilton, the 6'4 junior guard, second free throw attempt on the way, and we expect a game that's going to be nip and tuck throughout here between these two teams in this 8-9 matchup. Second free throw attempts, good as well for Hamilton. So James Hamilton goes 2 of 2 from the foul line here. Left-hand side with the basketball now for the Packers is Tony Leo. Good defense by Watson to bat it down a little bit here, as this will go left-hand side now for Keaton McGregor. McGregor to inbound it right in front of the Packer bench. Up top now to Fitz. Dribble handoff to Max Fowl. Fowl leaves it. Left baseline triple off the mark by Keaton, and a backside rebound by Cole Kegba. Kegba gets the board. Fargo South works it with the other way with James Hamilton. Hamilton using that dribble. Looks for a teammate. Finds one there to Cole Kegba. Now it's going to be DeAndre Watson. Watson with the basketball. This one goes on the inside. Is with it. Kick it. Skip it. Left wing three on the way. It's going to be off the mark and a rebound here to Max Fowl. Fowl will bring it in transition now for the West Fargo Packers, as we'll have a blocking violation here on West Fargo. Check that. That'll be a charge here on the Packers. Double check who that's going to be on. That'll be on Keaton McGregor, his first and the team's second. And we'll have a couple of substitutions as Boniface Loria, the 6'5 sophomore, will check in now for West Fargo. Also, Nick Prairie's a 5'11 senior will check into the contest. Foul is still out there here for West Fargo. William Locker, left wing, now to Hamilton. Hamilton able to hand it off. Gives it to Kessel coming off the flex cut as Hamilton off the window. Lost it on his way up. And a turnover here for the Bruins. Loria goes the other side as this one will be to Nick Prairie's interior here, as this one's going to get ripped across. With it is Loria, and a turnover for the Packers as West Fargo will have a foul, and it's an and-one opportunity for Kegba. Cole Kegba with the and-one, and we'll have a foul upcoming here. Foul is going to be on Max Fowl.
Foul on Packers, number 4, Max Fowl, his first, team third. Shooting at the line, number 25, Cole Kegba.
Kegba with the free throw attempt. Free throw attempt is up and good here by Kegba. As we'll handle it to the left of the key, now to Keaton McGregor. McGregor jumper inside the paint, can't get that one to go. Rebound to Hamilton, his first. Hamilton in transition, got to stop the ball. Driving kick action to Watson. Watson with it on the baseline, looking for it on the interior. Able to skip it, left-hand side Locker. He's a three-point shooter, but Locker gets the 10, right-handed layup for two. Locker averaging 6 points per game and gives Fargo South a 7-4 lead, their largest lead early here on your United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Left-hand side looking for the tie. Tickles a twine. Isaac Fitz with his 19th three-pointer of the season, and that's our first tie of the contest. Fargo South now in the front court. Left wing to James Hamilton. Hamilton here looking to get by his defender, able to spin. Nice pass on the inside to Watson off the window, good for two. Give Hamilton the assist, give DeAndre Watson the 2 points. West Fargo in the front court now will handle it left wing. With it is Max Fowl. Fowl looking to back his defender down. Double team comes, leaves it now to Loria. Gets the ball right back here for Fowl. Ball gets skipped right to the key. This will be Fitz with another three. It's Fitz's time. Isaac with his second triple. In the front court now for Fargo South. They'll handle it with DeAndre Watson. Watson to Locker. Locker kicks it. Right-hand side Kessel for the answer three. Off the back time. No good. Rebound to Max Fowl. Fowl working with it the other end of the floor. Finds Fitz. Extra pass. This will go to Prairie's left pocket three off the side of the baseline. Off the side of the backboard, that is. And ball will be out of play and a turnover here for West Fargo. Substitution. And we'll have a substitution in the game as Drew Shambaugh will check in. Trewally Abu, the 5'9 junior guard, will check in for Fargo South as well. Dean Grant able to return here for Fargo South. While for the West Fargo Packers, it will be right-hand side with Tony Leal back into the game. Hamilton looking to back his defender down, leaves it now as this one will go to Watson. Skips it right-hand side to Trewally. Trewally, good cut defense there by Prairie's to wall him off. Shot clock down to single digits. Back on the pass. Prairie's got his hand on that one, as we'll stay with the Fargo South Bruins, as the Bruins are slated to inbound the basketball with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gonna have a foul and count it here for Fargo South. James Hamilton with the and one opportunity Foul comes across here on Isaac Fitz, his second, and that'll be the team's fourth.
His second, team's fourth.
So going to the free throw line to shoot 2 here is going to be Hamilton. Hamilton looking for the and-one opportunity. James so far with 4 points today. Now make it 5. Hamilton can be a stat stuffer. So far the Bruins with 4 different players in the scoring column, while West Fargo currently with 3 players in the scoring column, led by the 2 threes of Fitz. Left-hand side, Tiedemann, left wing now, in the hands of Fitz. Back to the top of the key, Prairies, and we'll have a body foul here on Trawali. Abu will pick up his first and the team's third. 11:57 left to play in the first half of our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard between the Packers and the Bruins in this EDC boys basketball play-in contest. With it now, it's going to be left of the key, right-hand side to Prairies. Prairies with it, back to left wing to Fitz. Fitz with the basketball, jumper on the way for Prairies, rattles in. Nick with his 41st three-pointer of the season. And the Packers are shooting it well from beyond the arc. 3 threes early. The Bruins get to the 10. Off the mark by Hamilton. Rebound on the way to Fitz. Packers, Prairies inside on the interior. Nice block-to-block pass, but Loria threw it off the right shoe of Tony Leal, and it's going to stay with the West Fargo Packers. West Fargo will handle it with Max Foul. Foul is slated to inbound the basketball, as this will be at the left of the key here, and they're going to say it's actually going to be a turnover on West Fargo, so that'll be their fourth. The Packers averaging 75 points per game, while Fargo South is averaging 71 points per contest. Abu Cherwali will bring the ball up the floor here for Fargo South. Cherwali, ankle cross left to right, now gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton here at the top of the key for the Bruins. Left-hand side working with it, as that'll be to Grant. Grant looking to skip the basketball to Cherwali. Now to the right-hand side, Watson. Baseline in the hands of Shamba, and that's going to be a turnover. Second turnover on the Bruins as West Fargo brings in the front court. Leal asking for it on the inside. Gets it, spins off the window, good for 2. Tony Leal said ball, and the ball was delivered. Packers are up by 3. Abu Cherwali will bring it in the front court now. Right-hand side with the basketball to Drew Shamba. Left of the key is Grant. Grant able to rip it through here. Driving kick action, right-hand side to Shamba. Looking backdoor on the find. Open Hamilton, right of the key. Three-pointer off the front iron, and Max Foul gets his third rebound. Foul in transition, finds an open teammate. Cole Tiedemann wants to join the three-point parade. Can't. Leo backside rebound. Throws it up, no good, and then hitting the deck hard was Hamilton. Stealing it's going to be Prairies. Interior, here goes Leo. Off the window, good for 2.
Leo for 2.
Tony Leal now with 4 points, and the Packers are up by 5, 17-12, with 8 minutes left here, or 8 minutes into this first half of play. Shamba answered, three-pointer, got it. Drew Shamba, he's got his 25th three-pointer of the season. Packers right now work with it the other way. Max Foul. Foul finds a trailing Leal. Leal starting to heat up, and he finds the bottom of the net. Tony Leal now with 7. Packers lead it by 5. Back and forth in this 8-9 contest here in this EDC Boys Basketball Tournament game. Hamilton off the window. Rebound inside Watson through 4 Packers. He's going to get tied up with Cole Tiedemann, and we'll see where the arrow points. It's going to stay Bruin basketball. 9:29 left to play here in this first half. Back and forth early. So far, 14 fouls for the Packers, 3 for Fargo South. Neither team has called a timeout yet. The Bruins are slated to inbound this basketball with William Walker. Right-hand side with it. Jumper from Grant's going to be short from the baseline. It's going to be last touch, though, off a foul on the West Fargo Packers. That will stay Bruin basketball. Stay tuned to our halftime show where we'll take a look at the first half numbers, recap other games going on, and a very busy EDC basketball play-in for the boys, 4 in the girls. Jumper from the right wing is good for Dean Grant from beyond the arc. He's got a triple, and the Bruins are back within 2. Balanced diet so far here from Fargo South as they have 6 different players in the scoring column. Packers three-pointer off the mark, no by Keaton McGregor. Rebound underneath here for the Bruins, and we'll have a jump ball. This time it'll stay with West Fargo. For the West Fargo Packers currently right now, they're led by the 7 of Tony Leal and Isaac Fitz with 6. Tied at 7 apiece at the 13:30 mark, and right now the Packers lead it by 2 here as we are at the midway point of the first half. Up and over on the pass, good. Frontside defense by Cole Kegba to come up with the steal, and for Fargo South now they'll work with it in the front court. William Locker between the circles here attacking the paint. Locker double team comes, leaves it to Kessel. Kessel at the left wing, top of the key for the lead. That one rattling in and out on the shot by Grant. Rebounded Tony Leal, his third. And for the Packers, they'll set it up here with Max Foul. Foul right-hand side to McGregor. Keaton, hesitation jumper from 7 feet, no good. Keaton McGregor, well, no one's going to box him out, so he rips it right back, but then we'll have a turnover. Good job by Keaton staying with it, but then by the time he was on the baseline, just kind of lost real estate there and had to try to make a play. It'll be a turnover now for the Packers. Fargo South trying to make it to the state tournament with a couple of wins from this week into next for the first time since 2014. The Packers won it 2 years ago and state runners-up last season. And we'll have a foul here on Max Foul. That'll be his second and the team's fourth.
Max Foul, his second, team's fifth.
That'll be the team's fifth, as Fargo South will have a holding violation here on West Fargo, as this one will be on Cole Tiedemann, his first and the team's sixth.
His first, team sixth.
So Fargo South got to continue to be aggressive as you're going to get to the bonus with another whistle. Grant looking to bang his way to the rim, and he does. Dean Grant now with 5 for the 6'4" senior forward, a guy who's got some hops too for the Bruins. West Fargo here top the key, left-hand side of Cole Tiedemann. Tiedemann back up top between the circles as they reverse it right-hand side out to Keaton McGregor. With it is Shell. Shell high off the window and count it. Max Shell with the and-one opportunity for the Packers. Foul will come across here on Locker, his second. That'll be the team's fourth, and Shelley's 72% free throw shooter will go the stripe. Chirali returns alongside James Hamilton for the Bruins. Nick Prairies is back in the game alongside with Loria. Shell free throw opportunity. Off the back tab, no. Rebound one here by James Hamilton, his second. Hamilton does have 14 double-doubles on the season. Chirali takes a ball screen here. Chirali driving kick action to Kessel. Reese Kessel to the 10 off the window, and we'll have a foul. And this might be on Loria here with the body on the help, and as it is. Bonfus will pick up the foul. It'll be his first and the team's seventh. As Reese Kessel will go to the free throw line. This will be free throw attempts 5 and 6 here for Fargo South of this first half. And Fargo South now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Second free throw attempt on the way here for Kessel. That's to try to cut the deficit to 1 for Reese, and he does. The Bruins now have had all their scorers into the scoring column here from the starting 5. Left-hand side, Shell looking for the three-pointer off the mark. Rebound to Chirali. And the Fargo South Bruins now will bring in the front court. Chirali right-hand side, Hamilton. Hamilton left of the key, with it is Kegba. Kegba reverse it, left-hand side, Chirali with the jab step. Abu looking on the interior, almost going to get a steal. Nice backside on the pass. Watson can't get it to go, and a rebound on the way to Loria. Other side of the floor, here comes West Fargo. McGregor to the 10, and Keaton gets fouled. Keaton will go to the free throw line. No one was able to really stop the ball consistently enough there, so Keaton is going to be the beneficiary going to the line to shoot 2. As a foul will come across. It'll be on Chirali, his second free throw opportunity. On the way here for the Packers is off the mark by McGregor. Second free throw attempt here for the West Fargo Packers upcoming with Keaton. Keaton free throw line on the way. Second one is good. So McGregor goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and the Packers are up by 2. Neither team has led by double digits so far. It's been 4 or 5 points for West Fargo, 4 or 5 for the Packers, 4 or 5 for the Bruins, and all the Bruins are going to have a turnover. Good defense by Isaac Fitz across the way as that goes off the left knee of James Hamilton. Contest that started 20 minutes ago here from the Bruin Den between the Packers and the Bruins. West Fargo now will see a 1-3-1 zone from Fargo South implemented. Shell, right-hand side to McGregor. Keaton, right wing to Prairies. Prairies looking, we'll see if we get a ball fake here as they work it around the horn to McGregor. Keaton looking for a high post touch to Shell. There's the high post touch, and that's going to be a turnover here on West Fargo. As the Bruins will bring it to the front court now to James Hamilton. Hamilton takes the ball, screen, stop, and pop action. Shot fake there by Kegba. Inside on the pass to Kessel. Skips it, right-hand side. Three! Rattles in! The triple for Shamba. He's got his second three-pointer here of the half. His 26th on the season, and the Bruins are up by 1. Right of the key now. That'll be in the hands of Prairies. Prairie skips it to Shell. Shell left wing looking on the interior here to Loria. Back to Shell, left wing. Oh, and there's a block shot by Kessel. But Shell gets the ball right back. Skips it across the paint to McGregor. And Trawali, I know the Packer fans want a foul on a boo here for the push. Nothing was granted on that one. And now it's going to be West Fargo basketball after the 1-3-1 zone. What they're doing here in the 1-3-1, just trying to get West Fargo a little bit out of rhythm and trying to get out on shooters. They're really extending up top so far from 15 feet and beyond. McGregor with the basketball, and then there's a reach and foul, and Cherwali's going to pick up his third, and that'll be the team's 6th. So both teams will be in the 1-1 bonus from here on out of this first half of play. Fargo South leads it by 1 on yourliveevent.com here from the Bruin Den. Packers slated to inbound the basketball here with Keaton McGregor. McGregor bounce pass on the interior to Tony Leal. Leal with the shot fake, block shot on the way, then by Hamilton. A lazy pass that gets intercepted the other side here for West Fargo. Spinning on the inside is Prairies for 2. Nick Prairies now has 5 as the Packers are up by 1. Fargo South in the front court. Hamilton ankle cross, not once but twice. Spins inside the paint off the front iron, and a rebound here to the West Fargo Packers with McGregor. McGregor will handle the basketball left wing with it. Now it's going to be Prairies on that baseline as it'll be to Fitz. Fitz left-hand side, top of the key. This will be to Prairies. Prairies off the window, unable to get that one to go down, and a rebound to Cole Kegba. Kegba in the front court, left-hand side for Fargo South, ankle across to Locker. Bruins on the interior, block shot by Shell. Shell with the basketball into the backcourt now to Tony Leal. Leal will slow it up here for the Packers, up by 1. Leal gets the ball back right of the key. Three-pointer coming for Tony. Off the iron, no good, and a board here to Fargo South. Then we'll have a timeout on the floor with Mike Hendrickson. We'll break as well on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard.
And football like I do. You're going to love this. The Bison credit card from First Western. People ask me all the time, how did you get that? Easy. I'm a fan.
Introducing the Bison Credit Card, featuring cashback rewards and no annual fee. Only available at First Western to all credit-approved Bison fans.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
(25-24) West Fargo over the Fargo South Bruins here with 4:23 left to play on your United Savings Credit Union scoreboard with 2 locations in Fargo, 1 in Dilworth and 1 in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota as well. Learn more at UnitedSavingsCU.org. That's UnitedSavingsCU.org. Fargo South is slated to inbound the basketball here as they will handle it. Now in the front court with James Hamilton. Hamilton right wing, left-hand side to Kegba. Kegba gets the ball back right to the key. Three-pointer coming for the Bruins. Shot's going to rattle in as they get the shooter's roll. Drew Shamba with his 3rd triple. He hit 4 against Fargo North in one game this season for a season high so far. And then West Fargo will go to the free throw line the other side. Foul will come across here on Cole Kegba. That'll be his 2nd, team 7th. And free throw opportunities upcoming for Fitz. Isaac Fitz will be going to line to shoot 2.
On for the Bruins, number 11, Dean Grant.
Right now for Fargo South, they have 3 players with all 7 fouls. 3 for Cherwali, 2 with Locker, and 2 with Kegba. Free throw is up and good here for Isaac Fitz. Checking back into the game will be Dean Grant for the West Fargo Packers, currently with 7 team fouls. A little bit more balanced out. Max Foul with 2, Isaac Fitz with 2. Second free throw attempt up and good on the way for Isaac Fitz. Now with 8 points to lead the floor for the Packers as we're tied at 27 apiece. So tied at 27 apiece right now with 4:03, and then we get a turnover here on Fargo South. Packers will inbound the basketball. Coming off a screen, left-hand side is Fitz. They were able to hedge on that. Good D from the Bruins. Left-hand side, Fitz gets the ball right back, trying to get by his defender. Locker does. Put back up for 2. Well, if you're going to come over and try to get a block shot, it's going to open up that back side to get the rebound, and that's where Tony Leal was. Grant brings the ball in the front court here, leaves it left-hand side. Kessel with a nice finish for 2. Reese Kessel now with 3 points, tied at 29. Nip and tuck, as both coaches thought it would be coming into this contest. Left of the key now with it. It's going to be Prairies. Tony Leal asking for it on the inside. Leal trying to spin on the baseline, now working for an up and under. Good defense on the way by Watson. Going to the paint, and then there's going to be a foul on the way here on the Bruins. It'll be South's 8th team foul. Foul will come on Dean Grant, his first, and Isaac Fitz will go to the free throw line. Fitz back to the stripe, trying to get to 9 and 10 points on his afternoon, and able to get to 9 now with 2 threes, got 3 free throws. Fitz averaging 11 points per game, nearly there in the opening 14 minutes and 39 seconds of play. As Fitz goes 2 of 2 from the stripe. Full court pressure defense here by the Packers. We've seen them pick up a little full court press. West Fargo will look to trap out of it when the opportunity presents itself. Dean Grant in the front court here, cut off by Shell. Left-hand side on the baseline, off the hands of the left wing here of James Hamilton, and that'll be a turnover on the Bruins. 3:07 left to go in the first half of play. The Packers trying to snap a 4-game losing streak while Fargo South came in to the CDC tournament. Winners of 5 of 7, a 2-point loss in Wahpeton back on Tuesday night, where a lot of games had to get moved to earlier in the day due to Mother Nature. Prairies triple rattles in. Nick Prairies with his second 3. That one from the right wing, and the Packers are up by 5. Dean Grant brings this one to the front court. Grant with it there. Going to be a turnover. The turnover bug is starting to bite Fargo South. Prairies the other way. Prairies over. Kessel off the window. Good for 2. Prairies in double digits with 10. A 7-point lead, and then the Packers run into each other. Go on the other side here with the basketball is going to be Hamilton. Right-handed layup for 2. And we're going to have a Packer down in Tony Leal. So Hamilton right now has 7 points. We're going to take a look at Tony Leal, and we're going to break with 2:23 left to play in the first half as they attend to Tony Leal here on the floor.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Go Promo is a brand-boosting, swag-selling, creative promo agency. We provide the highest quality screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products to organizations that want to build and strengthen their brand. Go Promo also provides custom pop-up stores to manage orders, payments, sizing, and more online. With locations in West Fargo, Bismarck, and Hope, we have you covered. Go to justgopromo.com or follow us on social media. That's justgopromo.com. Consider it branded.
As we come back on the floor, you're going to see it in a little bit here as Tony Leal is going to get helped out by the trainer and also Nick Prairies. Not putting too much pressure right now on that left ankle here for the West Fargo Packers, as Tony Leal will be getting helped off the floor, and we'll mark it for those scoring at home as well. 36-31 West Fargo at the 2:23 mark, where Tony Leal is coming out of the game, and right now it doesn't look like Tony, at least from our point of view, might be able to come back and play for the rest of this contest. The good news is if he's unable to come back, the only silver outlining in this situation, he's just a junior. Sometimes as seniors, you never want to go out on an injury for a final game of your career. But at the end of the day, Tony right now, a guy that averages a double-double currently in this game. We have him down for 9 points and 4 rebounds, and kind of been one of those leaders for the Packers throughout this season. So now where does West Fargo go with Tony Leal on the bench here for the remainder of this half? But presumably what looks like potentially a game-ending injury. But again, that is just speculation at this point. Not seeing him put too much pressure on that left ankle. Shell left of the key, jumper on the way, three-pointer partially blocked. This will be out of play and to Fargo South. Lorio is trying to grab the basketball there as the Bruins now will inbound the rock. Fargo South with 1 timeout, currently with 8 team fouls for West Fargo. They have 5 timeouts remaining. Fargo South only used 1. The Packers with 7 team fouls. To the paint there is DeAndre Watson. Shots will be off the mark, no good. Backside rebound here by Loria. Right wing now as this will be at the top of the key. Left-hand side with it is Cole Tiedemann. Tiedemann back between the circles here for the West Fargo Packers to Prairies as he gets the ball back. Fargo South now a little zone defense is a little matchup 1-3-1 more packing it in on this. Right-hand side that'll be to Prairies on the baseline. Prairies is able to get the ball back. Jumper from 12 off the back tab, no good. And a rebound left out to Dean Grant. Grant in the front court here, cut off by Shell. That'll be the top of the key to Hamilton. Hamilton with the basketball right-hand side as this one will go to Cole Kagba. Interior for Dean Grant off the window. Can't get it to go. And a board to Isaac Fitz. Fitz the left-hand side on the interior to Loria. Loria open, top of the key. 3 on the way. Rattles out no good by Tiedemann and a board that'll stay with the West Fargo Packers. Job with Isaac Fitz getting after that one to get it off the hands of Cole Kagba and stay for the Fargo South Bruins. So inbounding the basketball for West Fargo is going to be Cole Tiedemann. As Tiedemann slated to inbound this one, looking for a teammate. Finds one top of the key to Shell, gets the ball worked around the horn as this will be left-hand side. Triple on the way, off the mark, no good. Following the shot is McGregor, then we're going to have a foul. Grabbing the loose ball, we'll have a 1-and-1 going the other end as the foul will come across here on the Packers and Loria. His second, that'll be the team's 8th, and will walk the other side of the court and shoot a bonus opportunity. Make one to get one here for the Fargo South Bruins and DeAndre Watson. This will be DeAndre's first free throw attempt of this contest. Winner advances to play Fargo Davies on Tuesday. Free throw opportunity number 2 upcoming after the first one is good for Watson. Fargo South taking a look so far here on the free throw attempts, able to continue to shoot him very well. Currently 6 of 7 from the foul line. Free throw attempt now make him 7 of 8. Watson 2 of 2 from the stripe, and since Tony Leal has came out, Packers have yet to score, but the Bruins only with 2 points, and now we got a steal. Grant will handle this one. Grant left wing, free throw line extended. Grant with the basketball, gets cut off here. Grant spinning on the interior, skips it right-hand side, Kessel. Kessel with the rock, slits it on the interior. There's a foul on the way for the Packers. Packers with Loria here is going to pick up his 3rd. That'll be the team's 9th. And we'll have a 2-shot foul attempt upcoming here for James Hamilton. Hamilton so far in the game was 7 points. 3 free throws and 3 opportunities. Free throw attempt on the first is off the mark. Now 3 of 4 from the stripe.
Coming on for the Packers, number 33, Alex Wetterlin.
Alex Wetterlin here will have to check in, averaging 2 points and a rebound here for the West Fargo Packers, with Loria picking up a couple of fouls. Free throw attempt is good with Hamilton, goes 1 of 2 from the line. Packers will handle the basketball. Nick Prairie's right-hand side of the backcourt to McGregor. Prairie's left of the key with 10, now with 8. Prairies takes a ball screen, slips it underneath, stolen away by Hamilton. Hamilton gets the full court shot off. Thought it was going to be less time than what it was, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. It's the West Fargo Packers 36, the Fargo South Bruins 34 on a United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Halftime show is next here from the Bruin Den.
Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, and the 2023 season will be their biggest yet. 6 classes of weekly racing each Friday night beginning May 5th, plus World of All late models on June 28th, World of All sprint cars on August 26th, plus the Sanders Stock Car Challenge, 2-night Howie Schill NLRA late model special, Big Iron Race, and much more on the schedule. Log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for more information. Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo.
St. John Paul II Catholic Schools is a community inspiring excellence through faith, learning, and service. They have provided a faith-based learning environment for over 100 years in the Fargo-Moorhead area. At JP2 Catholic Schools, they form community leaders as they begin their journey of excellence, beginning with 3-year-old little deacons all the way through 12th grade deacons. The tradition of excellence continues at JP2 Catholic Schools. It is the Deacon Way. Good luck to all athletes from JP2 Catholic Schools.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
As we come back at the half on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, go to UnitedSavingsCU.org for more information and to find a area location near you today as well. 36-34, Chase Miller alongside Grace Lear with you here from the Fargo South Bruin Den. Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show. Once we get to that point, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises feature Precision Play, and also final numbers, and we'll hear from the winning coach and a winning player as well before we bid adieu from Fargo South High School. Let's take a look at the first half numbers. Team numbers go like this, and we'll start with those who are in front. West Fargo shooting 43% from the floor, 5 of 15 currently from the land of 3, and 7 of 11 from the free throw line. 20 rebounds here for the Packers, currently with 9 turnovers. For Fargo South, shooting 39% from the floor, 4 of 11 from the three-point line, 8 of 10 from the stripe with 14 rebounds. Fargo South currently with 7 turnovers. Individual numbers looks like this. The Packers led by the 10 points with Isaac Fitz with 2 boards, 10 points with Nick Prairies as well. Tony Lee with 9 points, 4 rebounds, but came out of the game again, didn't put a lot of pressure in late in that first half on that left ankle, so something we'll watch once we get to the second half. Max Fowl with 3 points and 3 rebounds. Also 2 points, 3 boards with Keaton McGregor, and 2 points, 2 boards for Max Schell. The Packers led by the 10 of Fitz and the 10 of Prairies, both of them with a pair of threes. For the Fargo South Bruins, led by the 9 of Drew Shamba. 8 points here for James Hamilton, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Dean Grant with 5 points, 4 points for DeAndre Watson, 3 then for Cole Kagma and Reese Kessel, and 2 points for Locker. Drew Shamba with 3 made threes. At the half on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, it's the Packers up by 2. We'll continue and take a look at some other games going on across the way later today here on YourLiveEvent.com and in the Red River Valley.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. We have an excellent auction featuring 425 acres of great cropland located in Cass County, North Dakota. The Nelson Family Cropland Auction will take place at the Governor's Inn, Castleton, North Dakota, starting at 3 p.m. on March 14th. This will be a live and online auction. High-quality cropland near Arthur, North Dakota rarely hits the open market. Don't miss this sale. For questions, call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family owned and farmers first.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
As we continue on our halftime show, let's take a look at some of the other games going on throughout today. And once we get to Tuesday, other games going on. Grand Forks Central, West Fargo Horace. That's going to be a 5 o'clock game at Grand Forks Central in the 6-11 matchup. Fargo Shanley currently tangling with Valley City also. That'll be at 5 o'clock in the 5-12 contest. And then West Fargo Cheyenne going up against the Wahpeton Huskies. That game currently underway. On the boys' side, Fargo Davies is the #1 overall seed entering play here on the EDC boys basketball tournament. The #2 overall seed, Fargo North, followed by the 3 seed of West, make that Red River, and then Devil's Lake is the 4. With 14:30 left to play in the second half, it's the Wahpeton Huskies leading the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs 36-34 right now. That game going on again at West Fargo Cheyenne High School. Take one more break, and we come back after this. We'll get ready for second half action between the Fargo South Bruins and the West Fargo Packers. And then a reminder coming up tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, a really good Class B Region 1 boys basketball contest. #1 Central Cass, #5 Sargent County in Class B boys basketball. Winner will be the #1 overall seed entering the Region 1 boys basketball tournament in the quarterfinals, with the loser will be the 2 seed. But at the half, it's the West Fargo Packers up by 2, led by the 10 of Prairies and the 10 of Fitz. While for the Fargo South Bruins, they're led by the 9 of Drew Shamba and it's 3-3. Second half action next from the Bruin Den on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you love Bison football like I do, you're gonna love this. The Bison credit card from First Western. People ask me all the time, how did you get that? Easy. I'm a fan.
Introducing the Bison credit card, featuring cashback rewards and no annual fee. Only available at First Western to all credit-approved Bison fans.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
as we continue from Fargo South High School and get you ready for second half action between the West Fargo Packers and the Fargo South Bruins. And a win and you advance, and a lose and your season comes to an end here on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller alongside Grace Lear. Thank you so much for tuning in to high school athletics here on YourLiveEvent.com as we get ready for second half action. The Fargo South Bruins will be on the floor with Dean Grant, with Kegba and Kessel, also with Locker and James Hamilton, their original starting five. The Packers will match a little man-to-man pressure defense. And one thing that is different, Tony Leal is not starting. However, he is on the bench right now, and he was able to come out and get some stretches in and try to run up and down the behind the bench here. So we'll see if Tony Leal can come back in the game for the Packers. Right-hand side three, rattles in for Dean Grant. His second three-pointer of the contest, and West Fargo right now finds himself trailing by one. And there's a steal going the other way as the aforementioned Grant finds Hamilton driving kick action. Locker right baseline triple. That one's going to be long, but a board by Reese Kessel. Kessel slows it up, leaves it now to Grant. Triple coming, no. Rebound 1-4, and that'll be to Max Foul. Good job by Foul, hustling after that loose ball. Shell at the left wing will handle it back to Max. Max looking to rip it through right-hand side. That'll go to Loria. Loria triple, got it to go. That is Loria's just fifth three-pointer of the season. Other side block shot on the way, and the Packers, they want to run currently with a 5-on-4. Going the other way here for West Fargo. This goes through Foul's hands for a minute. Grant will come through, and this one will be James Hamilton was getting off the deck a little slowly here, so the West Fargo Packers had the opportunity to have some numbers. Unable to take advantage of that one, but they will retain the ball here in this second half of play. Top of the key will be Max Foul. We've seen Fargo South go man in a 1-3-1 zone and more of a matchup and also a trapping zone. Three-pointer here for Foul. Foul hits the triple. West Fargo with back-to-back threes to start the half. They've got 7 in the contest. For Fargo South the other way, they've got 5 so far from the land of 3, and Kessel wants to make it 6, and there it is. Reese Kessel from the left wing with the triple. He's got 6. Bruins back within 2. Left-hand side to Isaac Fitz on the baseline. Here goes Shell, left pocket. 3! Nothing but the bottom of the net, and a timeout for head coach Adam Palczewski. 3 threes in the second half here for West Fargo. Well, it's 2 for the Bruins, but it is the Packers up by 2 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We are less than 90 days until spring planting. 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are any upgrade options decided on and purchased? We can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com.
After that timeout here on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, it's the West Fargo Packers up by 4 points right now, 54-50, with 16:06 left to play in this contest, and 5 threes combined here to get going in this second half of play. Both teams shooting the rock awfully well. Fargo South right-hand side as the Bruins will handle it, and we'll have it be last touch off of Loria. The Packers can shoot like this. They're a team that they've been able to score a bunch. Well, see Tony Leal checking in the contest as Tony gets a nice round of applause from the Packer faithful in attendance. Loria will be checking out. But both teams averaging in the 70s. Fargo South 71, West Fargo 75, but both teams giving up a lot of points. Shot is missed on the inside. Shell with the rebound. The Packers giving up 78 a contest, while the Bruins giving up 70. So kind of why you're that 8-9 seed hovering around 500 this season. Who can put it together here and have a good second half and move to the quarters? Inside goes Leal with the end one and count it. Tony Leal now with 11. Basket is good. Foul comes across the way here, as this will be on Cole Kegba. James Hamilton will check out. His coming in is going to be Drew Shamba. That'll be the third team foul. That'll be the first team foul here on Fargo South. Cole Kegba will pick up his third as Hamilton will get subbed out for Shamba will check in. Shamba, the senior, with 3 threes so far here today. Leal converts the and one opportunity, now wearing an ankle brace around that left ankle. 12 points and 4 rebounds here for Leal. Tony Leal almost gets a steal. Right-hand side, here goes Kegba, finds a man. Shamba, got 3-pointer off the mark, and Leal gets his 5th rebound of the game. Other side of the floor, quickly up and down to Isaac Fitz, and Fitz will run into a Bruin and will have a foul here on Kegba. Cole Kegba will pick up his 4-team second, as we'll have DeAndre Watson now into the game for Fargo South. So for the West Fargo Packers, they will inbound the basketball here to Keaton McGregor. McGregor will look a little pick-to-picker play across the way. Good for 2 to Isaac Fitz. Fitz becomes the 5th different Packer in the second half to score. He's got 12, and the Packers are the first team to lead by double digits today. 15 minutes left to play in regulation here. Left-hand side, make it the right-hand side, Watson up over Leo for 2. DeAndre Watson now has 6. West Fargo will slow it up the other side with Isaac Fitz. Fitz with the basketball, gives it to Leo. Leo will look if he gives a handoff to Shell. He does. West Fargo working with it. Leo asking for it on the inside, posting up, able to make himself big, going up against Watson. Watson goes straight up. Fade away by Leo, no good. Rebound by Kessel, and the Bruins want to run. Packers get back well. Kessel with the basketball finds Watson. Watson top of the key, looking back door. Right-hand side with it. Now it's going to be in the hands of Locker. Locker jumper over Shell. Front iron, no good. And a board at Tony Leal, his 6th. Packers owning the pace of play here in the last 4 minutes of game time. Able to extend this edge out a little bit. Trying to get up by double digits again. Shots off the mark by McGregor. Put back, though, good for 2 for Isaac Fitz. 14 points and 3 rebounds for Fitz. Bruins find themselves down by 10 yet again. Fargo South just looking for a good 60 seconds or 90 seconds of play to get it back to 2 possessions. Locker trying to get by Shell, rips it through, and then we'll have a foul. We'll see if it's before the shot, as we'll have a foul here by Max Shell. That'll be his first and the team's first, and we'll say he'll be on the floor. Prairies and Tiedemann will check back into the game for West Fargo, while James Hamilton will check in for Dean Grant. A fresh 30 now for the Fargo South Bruins. Most points this season that West Fargo has scored, 96 at Valley City. The most for the Bruins, 86. And they did that twice. Oh, baby hook turnaround jumper by DeAndre Watson. Watson now with 8 points. He's averaging just 4 per contest, but Watson has been a little bit of a difference maker. Right pocket 3 off the back tab, no by Fitz. Long rebound, though, to Leal. Tony Leal skips it right-hand side. Fitz with the basketball inside the paint, now to Tiedemann. Cole Tiedemann left-hand side as they work it around the horn to Isaac. Fitz with 20 seconds on the shot clock. They pop it up top here to McGregor. McGregor looks for a jumper, gets cut off there by Kessel. Finds a cutting Fitz, but right in the hands of a waiting Hamilton, and a little hip check foul by McGregor. Keaton will pick up his second, team second here with 13:06 left to play in this second half. It's the EDC Boys Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, including First Class Mortgage. It's more than just their company name, it's the way they do business. Whether you're providing, looking for a new home, or refinancing your existing mortgage, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That's firstclasscorp.com. As we'll have a foul here on the West Fargo Packers. Laureate will pick up the foul. That'll be his 4th, and that'll be the team's 3rd. Substitution as Max Fowl will check in, as Laureate will check out. Again, those 4 personal fouls, also playing with 4, but on the other side for Fargo South is Cole Kegba, who is on the bench right now. Butcherwally back in the game with the rock now for the Bruins with those 3 personal fouls. Right-hand side is Watson, pops it past to Kessel. Kessel with the basketball back to DeAndre. Right wing 3-pointer off the mark, no good. Board coming down to Prairies. 10 points and a rebound here for Nick on this Saturday afternoon. Right-hand side, that'll be to Isaac Fitz. Ball gets skipped, worked around the horn left wing as they're looking to spin. That's going to be Max Fowl on the inside. Open is Prairies, right baseline. 3! Rattles in. Nick Prairies with his third three-pointer of the game. He's got 13 points, right at his season average. Packers' largest lead of the game right now. Bruins looking for a bucket. Instead, they get a steal. West Fargo up the other end. McGregor lost it. Hustling after that one is Prairies, and the 50-50 hustle plays are going to West Fargo in the second half, and that's been a big reason why they've been able to get this lead up. Open, Prairies three-pointer going to be short, and we'll have the ball out of play. Last touch here by West Fargo and Isaac Fitz. Fargo South with Evan Booth will check in. Booth, a 6'1 senior guard. He is a three-point shooter here for the Bruins as he will check in. Well, Shell will return here for the West Fargo Packers. Under 12 minutes to play here in this EDC play-in game between West Fargo and Fargo South. A little half-court trap. Bruins able to break out of it now to Hamilton. They get Hamilton up in the air and foul. Whip will handle the and one with Hamilton. So foul's going to be the guilty party. That'll be Max's third, team's fourth, as Hamilton gets his first bucket of the second half. Hamilton now with 10 points in the game. 4 of 5 from the free throw line, and the Bruins needed a bucket there as Hamilton will try to cut into this deficit a little bit more. Free throw opportunity for Hamilton, rattling out of play, and it's going to go towards West Fargo. Packers will make a sub as Cole Tiedemann will check out. You're also going to have Cole coming back in will be Tony Leal. Full court pressure defense now by Fargo South. A little 2-2-1 action. Trying to get West Fargo off a rhythm like we saw with the 1-3-1 to end the first half of play. Throwing something out a little bit different. Ball gets skipped right-hand side. Prairies into now a 2-3 zone. Prairies gets the ball right wing back up top here. Ball gets reversed to Prairies again. Prairies back up top. Reverse it now to Shell. Shell with it. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Shell gets it back. Left wing three. Going to be off the front tab. No. Ball tapped out right in the hands of Nick Prairies. And a fresh 30 on a United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. They don't care if I wants a triple. That one rattling out, and a rebound here to Drew Shamba. His first of the second half. On the other side, here goes Hamilton. Little Euro step through the lane, and he lost it on his way up, and a turnover on the Bruins. Max Foul with the basketball here at the left wing. Kicks it now to Shell. Guarded there by Hamilton. Ball gets skipped in this 2-3 zone. With it now at the right-hand side is Fitz. Right of the key, Prairies. Prairies jumper from 12 rattles in. Nick Prairies with 15 points. Packers right now up by 2 at the half, and they've kind of got it to this 8 to 11 point mark for the last 2.5 minutes. Flex cut coming across the way is Booth for 2 points. Evan Booth off the bench here for the Bruins, providing some offense. He'll play up top of that 2-2-1 with Terwali. Packers working with a dangerous pass, and now we'll have a foul across the arm with Abu. Terwali will pick up his fourth and the team's third. Substitution into the game will be Dean Grant for the Bruins, while in for the Packers will be Keaton McGregor. And they'll inbound it on the near side here for Nick Prairies with 15 points, 3 made threes. Season high, 32 against Devils Lake, and hit 5 threes in a game here for Prairies. Now Fargo South by any means not out of this game. They don't have to chase the game. They just need to put a good little run together. Jumper going to be off the mark by Shell, but this isn't helping from a Bruin point of view as the second chance, and we might have a kick ball here, an inadvertent kick. But the second chance to 50-50 plays, these loose balls have just gone in favor of West Fargo right now as they are really hustling after it. And that's been a reason why the Packers have built this 9-point lead in this second half. As they'll inbound the basketball here. West Fargo gets the ball. Leal gets fouled and counted. Tony Leal, how do you do? 4-and-1. 14 points for Leo. Foul comes across here on James Hamilton, his first and the team's fourth, as Leo will go to the free throw line. And one opportunity for Leo is off the mark. Rebound, though, on the way for Max Foul. Back up top to Shell, left-hand side to McGregor. McGregor at the left wing, high post touch to Leo. Leo with it back to Shell, right of the key. Three-pointer on the way, no good, and we'll have a foul on the Packers. Keaton McGregor will pick up his third, the team's fifth, after a rebound on the inside with DeAndre Watson. with it is Reese Kessel to check in. So West Fargo will have to play smart, and same with Fargo South as they're nearing the edge here of the fouls to give before it's a bonus. West Fargo has one remaining before we get to the 1-1. While for West Fargo, they have one remaining. While for Fargo South, they have two left, and we'll have a traveling violation here on the Bruins. West Fargo slated to inbound the basketball here as they will handle it with Keaton McGregor. McGregor will get into the backcourt as this will be to Nick Prairies. Prairies at the top of the key on that Bruin paw. Right-hand side is Shell. They'll stay in that 2-3 zone for South. With it, Shell, right wing jumper on the way. No, backside rebound. McGregor, put back, can't get it to go, and Kessel is able to get the rebound, and then we'll have a reach and foul. Foul will be on the aforementioned McGregor. That one is going to be large with Keaton. That'll be the team's 6th. This foul will come across here, and double checking. To check into the game now will be Cole Tiedemann. Double team coming here. Bruins able to break it with Watson. Right-hand side baseline. Grant triple off the front iron. No. Rebound here to Fargo South for a moment, but now in the hands of Kessel. Left-hand side Shambaugh triple. Can't get that one to go. And a board to Max Shell. Nick Prairies will bring this one to the front court, and the Packers right now putting a little bit of a stranglehold on the Bruins in terms of the offensive efficiency compared to what we saw in the first half of play with balanced scoring. Good looks here for Fargo South. West Fargo, what a move for Cole Tiedemann. His first bucket of the game. I'm not sure how he slid his way to the 10. Other side, now goes Watson. Watson with the basketball, spins. Has to get it off before a 5-second count does here to Kessel. Kessel will handle the basketball now at the right elbow. Gets cut off there, right at the key, as this one will be in the hands of Locker, and we'll get a turnover. West Fargo works with it the other way to Nick Prairies off the window. No, Leal put back, got it to go. Tony Leal with 16 points and 8 rebounds, and Mike Hendrickson needs a timeout, and we'll break with him. Timeout on the floor with 8:16 left to play in regulation. It's the Packers up by 15 points.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show, brought to you in part by our friends at First Class Mortgage. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and also a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. It's all coming up on our post-game show, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. Chase Miller, Grace Lear with you here from the Bruin Den at Fargo South, and West Fargo has been in control of this second half. And so far for Fargo South, in this second half, the Bruins have been able to score 15 points, but the Packers with 27 points so far. That's been a difference maker. Coming off the flex cut there is going to be Hamilton. Can't get it to go. Foul. Gets the rebound, and the Packers get a stop. Getting to the point of the game where West Fargo, if they just get a little 5-0-6-0 run, looking for the early knockout punch here in this midway point of the first, make that the second half of play. Fargo South going the other way. Dean Grant, little Euro runner, can't get it to go, but it'll stay in the hands of Fargo South. So the Bruins to inbound in here. Fargo South is not in a point where you can't come up empty from here on out, where you have to score or get a bucket every time, but you got to feel like that this is a team that feels that they have to find ways to get to the line or get second chance opportunities like we're seeing right now, but they're just not going. Sometimes it's just not your day, and for the Bruins, some really good chances on the interior just go awry that time for Fargo South. And the Packers, give them credit, West Fargo has made it difficult for Fargo South's offense to really get in rhythm. We saw a couple threes early with Kessel. We saw a three with Grant. A couple buckets by DeAndre Watson, but other than that, it's been a little dry spell here for the Fargo South Bruins. If they've only been to the line one time in this second half, Keaton McGregor is going to go to the free throw line for 2 times here on this one. Well, we'll come across here. This will be on Kessel, his first, team's 5th, and 2 shots here upcoming for McGregor. McGregor, so far 2 of 4 from the free throw line here today, a 59% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw attempt is up and good. Second free throw attempt on the way here for West Fargo. Second one is up by Keaton, and he's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, this time down the floor. The Packers in this game currently 10 of 15 from the free throw line. West Fargo ankle cross here with Locker, left-hand side with it now is Grant. Grant gets to the paint, off the window, good for 2. Dean Grant now with 10 points here for the Bruins. Fargo South needed a bucket badly. Now the Bruins, I got to try to cut this down to 10 or under before that 4-3 minute mark to really put some pressure here on West Fargo. Right-hand side open is Loria, looking for his second 3 of the game, no. Offensive rebound, put back to the 10, and Loria will get fouled. That really has been the story of this second half, the second chance opportunities here for West Fargo. Dean Grant will pick up the foul, his second. That'll be the team's 6th, and 2 shots upcoming here for Loria. Bonfils free throw opportunity on the first misses. As we have a substitution, Cole Kegba will return. He's had to play with 4 personal fouls, and he's a big glue guy for Fargo South and a menace on the football field for the junior forward. And with his presence coming back with those 4 fouls, we'll see if the Bruins can make a run. Free throw opportunity, Loria misses them both. Rebound comes to Kessel, so that helps the Bruins, but where can they go offensively right now, and who's going to have the hot hand to bring them back? Right-hand side goes to Kegba. Right wing free throw line extended up and over on the pass to Hamilton, and then we're going to have a steal as Shell is going to come up with a steal here for West Fargo. Packers with McGregor. McGregor with the basketball left of the key. Ball gets skipped right-hand side to foul. Max at the top of the key here for the Packers. Foul right-hand side to Loria. Loria will handle the basketball. Looks for it. Left wing. That'll be to Keaton McGregor across the way. And a turnover as it's going to be with Reese Kessel. Kessel, right-hand side, gets the ball top of the key. Leaves it left wing now. Kegba shot fake. Gets his man up. Throws it up. And Kegba takes a hard tumble as well. And we'll have a foul as Kegba will go to the free throw line. Looks to be everyone's all right. Kegba with 3 points so far here, and that's going to be the 5th foul on the way for Loria, as he'll finish with 3 points and 2 rebounds and goes 0 of 2 from the free throw line. So for head coach Anna Polcheski, Tony Leal will return to the floor, as Kegba will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. On our United Savings Credit Union Credit Union scoreboard here, free throw opportunity 2 upcoming for Kegba. Kegba, first one on the way, is up and can't get it to go. Substitution coming into the game will be DeAndre Watson, as he'll check in for Reese Kessel. Second free throw attempt here for Kegba. Now Fargo South will see what they do defensively as well, trailing it by 15. Second free throw attempt by Kegba is good. 4 points for Cole. Other side of the floor for the West Fargo Packers goes Fitz. Left-hand side to Max Fowl. With it back up top now to Keaton McGregor. McGregor looking for it on the interior. Instead, dribble pullback. 3-pointer off the front iron. Rebound now to James Hamilton. Hamilton in the front court for Fargo South, spins on the inside. There's 3 Packers around him, and there's a steal for West Fargo. Isaac Fitz, and we'll have a bonus as the foul will be on Fargo South with William Locker. It'll be his 3rd, the team's 7th, and now the Packers will be at the line for the 1-and-1. Fitz 74% free throw shooter on the season. Nick Prairies will check into the game for West Fargo. Free throw opportunity upcoming here. Rebound on the way to Dean Grant. Left-hand side, ball gets skipped right wing. Fargo south to the baseline here to Locker. Locker bounce pass on the interior to Kagba. Good offensive set, but it's been that kind of half for Fargo South. Unable to finish. It's about the best offensive set we've seen in the last 5-10 minutes. Just really good ball screen. Nice job to kind of keep the lane open. Just unfortunate there for the Bruins. They just couldn't finish for 2 points. West Fargo right now with Shell whips a pass right-hand side of Tiedemann. Tiedemann at the right wing and will have an offensive foul with the clear out. Foul will come across here on the Packers. This will be on Max Shell, his second. That'll be the team's 8th foul. So Shell will pick up the foul, again his second. Front court here for the Fargo South Bruins. Locker, and then we'll have a foul here with Shell. Shell's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 3rd and the team's 9th, and we'll have a 1-and-1 bonus opportunity here for Locker. This will be Williams' first free throw attempt of the game. For the Bruins, they're 1 of 3 in this second half from the free throw line, as Fargo South will go to the line to shoot the make one to get one variety here with Locker. Free throw attempt, first is up and good. Second free throw attempt here for the Bruins. Again, you get to that 10-point plateau, single digits at least by the 3-minute mark. You're going to give yourself a big opportunity for Fargo South. That's kind of the number. Try to get it to single digits as quick as you can, but you need to get there before you really get under 3 minutes to provide your opportunities here for the Bruins. Back within 12, full court press, little 2-2-1 continues. Tony Leal, here comes a rip and trying to get a steal. Fargo South able to come up with it with Locker. That one rattles out as he lost it on his way up, and Shell gets the ball. Shell in the backcourt here for the Packers. Shot clock to 23, and they get the steal. With it, it's Kagba, a little Euro step across the way for 2. Cole Kagba now with 6 points here, and the Bruins are causing some havoc, and they're saying, trying to get it to 10 before the 3-minute mark. Let's do it before the 4-minute mark. West Fargo gets a timeout here with 1 second left before it would have been an over and back. We'll break with them here. Packers up by 10 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Bank of North Dakota wants you to be confident when it's time to make student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident to calculate the maximum amount of student loan debt that is recommended based on your career choice. You can also learn how to apply for financial aid and get tips to cut education expenses. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident today.
65-55, Packers lead over the Fargo South Bruins. Now it's been the tail on the other side of things, where West Fargo is up 63-48 at the 8:16 mark. Now it's 65-55, so the Bruins on a little bit of a run right now, a 7-2 run over the last 4 minutes of game action here to cut into this deficit. They're stopping a score would loom large. West Fargo looking for an answer bucket right now. Prairie's right wing with it. Right-hand side is Fitz. Fitz the 10. A block shot on the way by Shamba. Grant up the other side of the floor finds a streaking Cole Kagba. Right block good for 2. Kagba now with 8 points, and then we'll have a foul here on Fargo South. And we'll have a bonus. Foul will come across here on Dean Grant, his 3rd. That'll be the team's 8th, and a 1-and-1 opportunity for Isaac Fitz. Fitz 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 14 points so far, a handful of rebounds. Free throw by Fitz is good. So that gives the West Fargo Packer faithful here in attendance a collective breath. Still a 3-possession game, however. Substitution Max Foul will check in for Tony Leal. Free throw opportunity on the way here for Fitz. Free throw opportunity here for Fitz. Got it. now with 16 points in the game. Full court pressure defense. Again, Packers don't want to foul and put Fargo South to the free throw line for a double bonus from here on out, but continue to play aggressive in that man pressure defense. Kegba, left of the key, open. Grant, three-pointer coming. That one's going to rattle out. No, Hamilton gets the rebound on the inside, and we'll have a foul. This will be on Tiedemann or Max Schell. We'll see the foul coming across here as Hamilton will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul will come across on Tiedemann. That'll be his second. And again, double bonus from here on out. 2 shots regardless from Fargo South. Hamilton with 10 points. Free throw opportunity is good. Free throw opportunity in the second here for Hamilton coming up as Schell will check out. Tony Leal will check in. So it's Fargo going a little bit bigger, at least in the front court. Drew Shamba back in the game here for Fargo South. Free throw opportunity number 2 for Hamilton. Free throw opportunity is missed. Rebound comes down to Max Fowl. In the front court here, Max Fowl with it. Hamilton gets the steal. Now it's going to be to Grant for the two-handed flush. Grant now with 12 points. That'll bring the Bruin faithful to their feet. Fargo South in the front court foul, right-hand side of Prairies. Prairies with the basketball. Double team comes. They find foul right wing. That ball gets kicked on the way by Cole Kegba. And we are talking about the Packers owning the pace of play because of defense. We're seeing Fargo South do that now here over the last couple of minutes. Bruins back within 7 here as we near the 3-minute mark. West Fargo ready to inbound the basketball, making sure that everybody is set. Packers with Cole Tiedemann right at the key on the inbound, so it'll go to Prairies. Prairies with the basketball. West Fargo trying to milk the last 3 minutes away and go to the quarterfinals where the Bruins are looking for a comeback victory. They jump the passing lane open as Foul doesn't shoot. Foul with 5 seconds, gets inside the paint for the and one. Max Foul now with 8. Foul will come across on Locker. That'll be his 4th and the team's 9th. Foul didn't shoot the three-pointer from the right wing. Took a couple hard dribbles on the interior and was able to finish through the contact. Max Foul with 8 points so far here tonight. 1 of 2 from the foul line. Free throw opportunity by Fowl's no good, but it's a 3-possession game. Bruins don't need a 3. They just need a bucket. A 3 would loom large. This would be large. Kegba, three-pointer, no rebound here to Nick Prairies. Foul up the floor. Now to Cole Tiedemann. Tiedemann at the left wing. Double team comes for the Bruins. With it right-hand side. Isaac Fitz. Fargo South with a trap. Looking for a turnover or at least speed up West Fargo more than they want to. Teardrop, and how about this? Back-to-back makes here for the Packers with Foul and now Fitz. Isaac with 18 points. Fargo South, Kegba, left-hand side. This will go to Drew Shamba. Shamba gives in the hands of Hamilton, gets fouled, and Hamilton will go to the free throw line for not 1, not 2, but 3. Tiedemann picks the foul, his 3rd. Free throw opportunities here for Hamilton. 3 upcoming here for James at the stripe. Stops the clock at the 2:04 mark. Hamilton makes free throw attempt number 1. Now with 12 points in the game. Free throw attempt number 2 and 3 upcoming, and all these are awfully large at this point when you're trailing by double digits. Free throw opportunity number 2 good by Hamilton as Reese Kessel will check back into the game, and coming out will be Locker. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Hamilton. Hamilton goes 1 of 2 of 3 from the foul line. Ball will be out of play. Last touch off of Kessel, but this will allow Fargo South to set up their defense and get a couple of points on that possession to climb back within single digits. Left-hand side, Tony Leal, West Fargo, looking to get across the timeline here. Packers able to do so with Tiedemann, and Tiedemann got tripped up here, and we're going to have a double dribble and a turnover on the West Fargo Packers. So the Bruins get their stop. Now they're looking to get that score as they'll inbound it right in front of the Packer bench. With it, it's going to be Drew Shamba. Shamba in the backcourt. This will go to Hamilton. James Hamilton spins on the inside and have a traveling violation. As he spun, he didn't get rid of the ball quick enough, and a timeout on the floor will break as well. 1:49 left in the second half. It's the Packers up by 9 with the rock when we return.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Up by 9, West Fargo over the Fargo South Bruins here with 1:49 left to play. Time out on the floor with the West Fargo Packers. They'll have 2 remaining, both teams in double bonus, and the possession arrow is in favor of West Fargo if that does get used. The winner of this contest will play Fargo Davies on Tuesday night at 7:30 right here on your live event at .com. Let's take a look at what happened earlier in the day between the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs and alongside the Wahpeton Huskies. We'll get to that in a moment coming up here later through on this broadcast, and take a look at any other scores that have gone final once we get to our First Class Mortgage halftime show here on yourliveevent.com. So make sure you stay tuned for that as it'll come throughout the day. After the timeout here by the Packers, 2-2-1 full court trap looking to steal, and now chasing the game a little bit. Shamba will get called for the foul, his first. That'll be the team's 10th, and 2 shots upcoming here for the West Fargo Packers with Isaac Fitz. Fitz right now with 18 points in the game. Isaac Fitz averaging 11. Free throw opportunity is off the mark. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Fitz. Second free throw attempt is up, and it's good. So Fitz goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Now with 19, Bruins down by 10. Kessel wants to make it 7 and got it. Reese Kessel with the triple. He's got 9, his second made 3, and a timeout on the floor with 1:35 left to play. And we'll keep it here as it's going to be a short timeout here for Coach Mike Hendrickson and the Fargo South Bruins. So they'll have 2 timeouts remaining as well. Big 3 on the way by Kessel to get Fargo South right back into this contest. Still to come on our First Class Mortgage post-game show. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. RDK Enterprises feature Precision Play of the Match. That and more, all still to come here on yourliveevent.com. And then join us for a really good basketball game out in Castleton later tonight between number 1 Central Cass in Class B going up against number 5 Sargent County. That game's slated to get underway at about 7:30 or 3 hours from now. West Fargo here with Cole Tiedemann to inbound the basketball. As Tiedemann will look for a teammate, finds Leo. Leo in the backcourt here, stolen away by Kegba. Kegba gets a shot fake up, and that's going to be off the mark. No, it's still loose. Kegba with a second chance opportunity, got it. Cole Kegba now in double digits with 10 points. It's down to a 2-possession game in the backcourt here, West Fargo. Max foul with 21 seconds, and they get the timeout before it's a 10-second call, and that's going to be the second one left for head coach Enan Polcheski. So it's going to be the second to last one. It's a full timeout. We'll break as well. Fargo South not going away with 72 seconds left in regulation.
You live life on the move. While you determine what direction that may be, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with values. Go with friends. Go with support. Go with convenience.
Fargo South Bruins At one point, again, taking a look back, down 63-48 at the 8:16 mark, able to climb all the way back and get it to a 5-point contest with 72 seconds left to play here in this EDC boys basketball win any advance, lose, and you're done situation here on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller, Grace Lear with you here. Make sure you stay into our post-game show where we'll get to some of the particulars in this one as well. That's all still to come here on YourLiveEvent.com. Left-hand side with it is Max Foul. Foul at the left wing with the basketball. Leaves it back up top here for the Packers. With it, it's going to be Isaac Fitz. Shot clock now down to 7. Foul, and there will be a hip check for Cole Kegba, and Kegba's night is done. But since he came back, Cole Kegba did help change the game here for the Fargo South Bruins. Kegba will finish with 10 points on the night and goes 2 of 3 from the free throw line, and some awfully big free throws here for Max Foul. A chance to try to get up by 6 or 7 points. Free throw attempt for Foul rattling out, so it still will be a 2-possession game no matter make or miss, as McGregor will check into the game for the Packers. Free throw opportunity for Foul on the second one coming up. Foul, second right-handed toss is long, and the rebound comes to Fargo South. The bucket to make it a 1-possession game. In the front court, Hamilton skips it left-hand side. Now in the hands of Locker. Back to Shamba. Shamba with it. Fargo South with Kessel. Packers continuing that man pressure defense. Hamilton top of the key. 3 on the way. Gonna rattle out. Rebound to Isaac Fitz, his 4th. And now the Bruins, if they can't get the steal, they'll try to foul, and they do. Hamilton will pick up his 2nd. It's 2 shots the other way here to Isaac Fitz. Fitz so far in this game, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, and currently with 19 points as well. Free throw opportunity here is good. Now with 20. Free throw opportunity number 2 is up and good. 21 points here for Fitz. His season high is 23 against Valley City. Packers up by 7. Right-hand side, Shamba, triple, can't get it to go. Rebound coming down to Foul, and there's a foul. Drew Shamba will pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd, and Max will go to the free throw line here to shoot 2. 8 points so far in the game for Max Foul, and Bruins will make a substitution as Evan Booth returns to the floor. Fargo South got it down to 5, but since then it's been West Fargo to hit a couple free throws with Fitz to get it back up to 7. Free throw attempt is missed by Foul, so keeping Fargo South still in this one. It's still a 3-possession game regardless, make or miss. Second one on the way for Max is out. Rebound comes down to Hamilton. Fargo South's got to go as they do left-hand side of Shamba. Shamba spins on the baseline. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebound, and then we'll have a foul here on the floor. This will be on the clear out on the box. Looks like to be on Tiedemann, and this will be Cole's 4th. And that'll be a foul here on the West Fargo Packers, and it's going to be a double bonus here for James Hamilton. James Hamilton now with 13 points in the game, and some big free throws here for Fargo South to try to get both free throw attempts here for Hamilton. Got the first one. Just can't put the Bruins away here from a Packer point of view, and the Bruins continuing to fight here to keep their season alive. William Locker to check into the game. Free throw opportunity here for Hamilton. James missed a 2nd. Rebound on the inside with Leo, and then we'll have a foul with Kessel. So Kessel will pick up the foul. His 2nd will walk down the other end of the floor to Tony Leal. Leal so far with 16 points in the contest here for the Packers, and a free throw here would just about put the game away for the West Fargo Packers. Free throw opportunity here for Leal is up and good. Now it's to a 3-possession game, and now Fargo South is going to have to hit the 3s and hit the 3 and hit another 3. They need some help now from the Fargo South Bruins point of view. Final earlier today from Cheyenne, the Mustangs pick up a 9-point victory over the Huskies. Second free throw attempt is up and in for Leal now with 18 points. Right-hand side, Grant, three-pointer off the mark. No rebound, goes to Max Foul. Packers will handle the basketballs. They'll rip it through, and it's going to be a final here from the Brewing Den. The West Fargo Packers advance with a 76-68 victory. Our post-game show is coming up next as Fargo South drops to 10-12 on the season. While for the Packers, they improved to 9-13, and they'll play Fargo Davies upcoming on Tuesday night. That'll be at 7:30 right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Post-game report is next here on Your Live Event.
Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, and the 2023 season will be their biggest yet. 6 classes of weekly racing each Friday night beginning May 5th, plus World of All Late Models on June 28th, World of All Sprint Cars on August 26th, plus the Sanders Stock Car Challenge, 2-night Howie Schill NLRA Late Model Special, Big Iron Race, and much more on the schedule. Log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for more information. Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo.
St. John Paul II Catholic Schools is a community inspiring excellence through faith, learning, and service. They have provided a faith-based learning environment for over 100 years in the Fargo-Moorhead area. At JP2 Catholic Schools, they form community leaders as they begin their journey of excellence, beginning with 3-year-old little deacons all the way through 12th grade deacons. The tradition of excellence continues at JP2 Catholic Schools. It is the Deacon Way. Good luck to all athletes from JP2 Catholic Schools.
The Benedictine Living Community in Ada is currently hiring for the following positions: Director of Nursing, full-time exempt position. CNA, full and part-time, need not be certified to apply, will train you. Resident Assistant, full-time assisted living position, and RN LPN charge nurse, full-time days and overnight. For more information, log on to blcada.org/jobs or call 218-784-5500. Consider a career with the Benedictine Living Community in Ada.
The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank, for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
As we come back here on our post-game show, let's get to some of the particulars in this one. First is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Enbridge.com again for career opportunities. The final in this one, 76-68. And a gunny performance from Tony Leal, 18 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double. But Isaac Fitz was the guy down the stretch, hitting free throws and a couple big-time shots as well. Isaac Fitz is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. 2 threes, able to finish with 21 points in this one, and also 5 rebounds here for the West Fargo Packers. Isaac Fitz is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We go from there now to our RDK Enterprise Feature Precision, a play of the match. RDK Enterprises, get ready for the spring planting season. Let the planter experts help you out from maintenance parts and upgraded options. They'll meet the challenge with you. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. And the difference a little bit here for the West Fargo Packers was the 50-50 balls. 46 rebounds to 30 against Fargo South, as they were plus 16 in that category. And for West Fargo, able to do a little bit of damage with second chance opportunities as well, fighting for those loose balls in the second half, getting them up to that 15-point lead and hanging on here in this contest. That is our RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Match. The 50-50 balls going to West Fargo. We'll take a quick break. When we come back here on our post-game report, brought to you in part by our friends at First Class Mortgage, we'll hear from some of the particulars in this one. That's next on Your Live Event.
If you love Bison football like I do, you're gonna love this. The Bison credit card from First Western. People ask me all the time, how did you get that? Easy, I'm a fan.
Introducing the Bison Credit Card, featuring cashback rewards and no annual fee. Only available at First Western to all credit-approved Bison fans.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Go Promo is a brand-boosting, swag-selling, creative promo agency.
We provide the highest quality screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products to organizations that want to build and strengthen their brand. Go Promo also provides custom pop-up stores to manage orders, payments, sizing, and more online. With locations in West Fargo, Bismarck, and Hope, we have you covered. Go to justgopromo.com or follow us on social media. That's justgopromo.com. Consider it branded.
Joining us now on our First Class Mortgage post-game show with us is Isaac Fitz here for the West Fargo Packers, as Isaac again was able to finish with 21 points. That leads the floor for a game high here today and able to hit some big free throws down the stretch. Isaac, what did it take to fend off Fargo South? You knew it was going to be a close game. The first two meetings were close, but what was it at the very end here that got you through to the quarterfinals coming up on Tuesday, Isaac?
It was just a team win, you know, playing with a lot of heart. It's what we preach, so, yeah.
At the end of the day, it just felt like in that second half, coming out of the break, 50-50 balls, loose balls, second chance opportunities, deflections from that first half was really a game changer. When you guys can get those loose hustle points and those loose hustle rebounds, what does that do for this team?
I mean, everything. It gets us in transition, we get easy buckets, and it really gets the energy of the game going right our way.
And talk about the gutty performance for Tony Leal. He goes down there, late in the first quarter, able to play through an injury, still gets his walking double-double as Tony is this season.
Yeah.
But what was that like to see him gut out that performance in the second half?
It means everything as a teammate. He's willing to put it on the line for us, so. Yeah, that was a pretty good performance by him.
And then the backcourt here, Max with some big threes, Nick with some big threes. Max was able to get in the scoring column as well, had an and-one opportunity. Isaac, when this backcourt can be a downhill mentality that we saw, what does that provide to this squad?
Provides open look three-pointers. It provides everything for us. I mean, easy buckets, really.
And final thing for you, what's the next 48, 72 hours going to be? You got 2 more games left on the season no matter what happens from here on out. But what do you guys want to take from this win going to Fargo Davies coming up on Tuesday?
I mean, keep the momentum going, but you got to forget about it. It's a whole new game on Monday with the #1 seed Davies. So it'll be a battle. For sure.
For sure. Isaac, congratulations on the win and best of luck moving forward.
Appreciate it.
That again, Isaac Fitz with us here on our post-game show. We'll continue and hear from the head coach of the Packers, Anna Polcheski. That is next.
Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, and the 2023 season will be their biggest yet. 6 classes of weekly racing each Friday night beginning May 5th, plus World of All L8 models on June 28th, World of All Us Sprint cars on August 26th, plus the Sanders Stock Car Challenge, 2-night Howie Schill NLRA Late Model Special, Big Iron Race, and much more on the schedule. Log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for more information. Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo.
St. John Paul II Catholic Schools is a community inspiring excellence through faith, learning, and service. They have provided a faith-based learning environment for over 100 years in the Fargo-Moorhead area. At JP2 Catholic Schools, they form community leaders as they begin their journey of excellence, beginning with 3-year-old little deacons all the way through 12th grade deacons. The tradition of excellence continues at JP2 Catholic Schools. It is the Deacon Way. Good luck to all athletes from JP2 Catholic Schools. Join us now on our First Class Mortgage post-game show. That is the head coach of the West Fargo Packers, Anna Polcheski, as at this time of the season, February frenzy, survive and advance. It doesn't matter how it happens, Adam, but in that second half, after the first half back and forth, neither team could really get any separation. You go up by 2. Tony, not sure if you're going to have him for that second half or not, but it felt like the energy defensively, getting the 50-50 balls, whether it was a loose scrum or getting second chance opportunities, built that 15-point lead, gave you enough of a cushion. What changed from the first half to about the opening 8 minutes of the second half here?
Our guys know that Tony is a big player for us and really important, so when he went down, we weren't sure what he'd be able to do. Everyone knew they had to step up, and that's what these guys were really preparing themselves all year for is to step up and play their best ball when they need to in late February and March, and I'm really happy for him. We're guaranteed 2 more games, and hopefully we can get a third and go from there.
Let's talk about the backcourt. I mean, Isaac Fitz with 21 points here today, 2 points shy of his season average. Max Fowl hit some big shots, the same with Nick Prairies as well, and Max Shell did a little bit of everything here today. What did this backcourt bring?
Well, Max Shell was defensively was lights out. He made it really hard for them to run their offense. They did not get a lot of set plays on us, and they run some good stuff. And Hamilton got taken out of the game, not because we did such a great job on him, but because Max did such a great job on their point guard and made him do some different things. So he was awesome on offense and on defense. And then Fitz, we've missed him for 7-8 games or whatever with that injury or sickness. Last time we played here, we didn't have him either, and we were supposed to. So I'm really proud of him, and he doesn't know how good he can be. And I would have loved to have a full season with him because he'd really be someone you're talking about right now. But he stepped up. He's so calm. He reminds me a lot of Brett Limke last year. Good leader, calm, does the right things, and gets buckets when you need him to.
And then Tony Leo to gut through that performance, and also have Loria. He hit his, her 5th 3 of the season in the second half, and he shot it with confidence. He was able to play some minutes and then able to kind of stretch him with Tony. Those 2 big guys, particularly Tony coming back in that second half, dealing with maybe a little rolled ankle, just to have that gutty performance in a game like this, Adam, what does that say to the rest of the squad when he can come back and play on the floor?
And it's just like when the Knicks had Willis Reed come out there and scored 4 straight points, then came out the rest of the game. But Tony played. He played through it. He is tough. He is tough as nails, and he's a special player, just double-double every night. He was good. And then Bonfils, the biggest thing, if you look at the stats, we doubled their rebounds. It was like 47-24.
Yep.
So we had a ton of offensive rebounds, gave us second shots. If you get 2 shots per possession, you're going to score a lot. And that was really important to us. And those 2 guys really led the way on the rebounding side. Another guy that did a really good job that you might have talked about was Keaton McGregor. He crashed the boards hard, got rebounds, really took the ball to the rim and got them into foul trouble early in the first half.
Final thing for you, Adam, before I let you go. Obviously, the challenge doesn't get any easier moving forward through these rounds of the EDC tournament. You got Davies. You've had a lot of battles over the last recent seasons, but this is a new team. Same with Fargo Davies in terms of their players a little bit in terms of 2022, 2023. So what's the next 72 hours like? As like you mentioned, no matter what, moving forward, you get 2 more games. You're going to get to the Shack, coming up next week as well. But what's the next 3 days like for your point of view?
The coaching staff's going to watch some film and get a game plan together, but the kids got to rest tomorrow because rest is paramount right now. They know how to play basketball. It's just a matter of how hard are you willing to play, and we preach that all the time. And tonight was one of those nights where they played really hard. So then Monday we'll give them a game plan. We'll have a good practice, and then Davies is the #1 team in the league for a reason. So they got a lot of good players. They got guys that can score. They take the ball to the basket hard. They play really good defense. Alpha Kamara is a really good player defensively and changes the game for them on the offensive glass too. So we got a lot to worry about, but we got to worry about ourselves first. So.
Adam, as always, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck on Tuesday night.
Thanks, Chase.
That again, Adam Palczewski, head coach for the Packers, will continue on our post-game show, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage after this.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Let's take a look at the final numbers here in this one. West Fargo, 21 points with Isaac Fitz. Tony Lee with 18 points, 10 rebounds. Nick Prairies with 15 points and 3 threes. Max Fowl at 8 points, 5 boards, 5 by Shell. 4 points, 3 boards for Keaton McGregor, 3 by Loria, and 2 points by Tiedemann. For the Fargo South Bruins, they were led by Hamilton in this contest, as James Hamilton had 14 points and 6 rebounds. Dean Grant with 12 points, 10 by Kegba, 9 with Kessel, 9 with Shamba, 8 with Watson, 4 with Walker, and 2 with Evan Booth in this contest. The Packers shoot 45% from the floor, 9 of 30 from beyond the 3, 17 of 31 from the line, 46 rebounds. Fargo South shoots 37% from the floor, 7 of 25 from 3, 15 of 22 from the stripe, and 30 rebounds. Again, a final earlier today. The Wahpeton Huskies fall to Cheyenne 70-61. So West Fargo Cheyenne will go up against Fargo North on Tuesday night. While for the West Fargo Packers, they will go up against Fargo Davies. Game still to come on the boys' side at 5 o'clock Central against Horace, and Valley City against Fargo Shanley. On behalf of Grace Lear, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for tuning into our post-game show and coverage of the EDC Boys Basketball Tournament. Make sure you stay tuned on Tuesday for our doubleheader from Fargo Davies, and we'll have all the games from the Shield Center coming up on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday next week. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night, and join us out in Castleton for the Squirrels and Bulldogs coming up later tonight.